what's going on, guys? It's Nando here, and I'm here with a gear set overview of some of the equipment I wear on the Airsoft battlefield. The first thing I'm going to go over is hand protection. The reason why you'd want to wear gloves is depending on the environment you're playing in. When you're grabbing, moving, laying down, protecting your hands is not a bad idea. It can also cushion BB strikes from your hands, even though that might be a little difficult, and I've been hitting the fingers, and boy does it hurt. The gloves that I'm wearing are the Mechanics Impact gloves. They have some patches here on the palms. Very dexterous for use of weapons, pistols, rifles, grenades, or manipulating other things such as objectives, computers, all the usual stuff. Very, very comfortable gloves. These are my top favorite gloves, also with the pigs. But I got these at Red Storm East and Warm for Red Storm East last year from the great guys at Amped Airsoft. Continuing with protection and safety, let's talk about the brain bucket. On my head, I'm wearing an OpsCore Fast Helmet Repro, but I also own a real OpsCore helmet as well. They are almost similar one-to-one, except the real OpsCore has actual helmet sizes, where the repros are usually one size fits all. This current setup is both for insurance purposes at River City Airsoft, where I have integrated Ear Pro, which are the Peltor Tactical 6S electronic hearing protection, which covers up my ears because of an insurance requirement at River City Airsoft. It also gives me hearing protection for, say, when a Thunder Bee goes off in my vicinity, and it also has some minor hearing improvement with the microphones where I can hear things around my environment. On the Repro, I actually had to purchase a separate VAS NVG shroud because the shroud that came with the helmet didn't work well with the Brain Exploder GoPro mount or the GoPro NVG mount. Also, I do recommend, and all the guys here at Gun Gamers recommend, the Brain Exploder NVG mount. This helmet was actually set up to run at Homeland, Lightning Strike, and what other games we were going to do, Russian or Op4, so I left it set up as such. Unfortunately, we're not doing that game, but we hope to see you actually out at River City Airsoft for end of winter, where we'll be the Ruskies. And that's why I have an M81 cover here. It's a really nice cover, fits this Repro helmet very well. Got enough patch fields for the stuff that I run, which includes an American flag, my Jolly Roger, a V-Light, and a nameplate. Also on the helmet are two studs, which I use to mount my goggles, and hopefully in the near future, my mask as well. For face and eye protection, what I've done is integrate both systems into my Fast helmet. For my face protection, I use the standard mesh mask, which I've actually taken the straps and on a real OpsCore connected to the clips, which are considered for an O2 masks when you're engaging in halo or hey-ho jumps where you'd need supplemental oxygen during your jump. What that allows me to do is hang my mask off of my helmet, say in staging or in a safe area where I want to take my mask off, without having to undo my helmet to take the mask off. It also clears any straps from pressing on your head while wearing your full set of protection, including your bump helmet, your goggles, and your mask. Goggles, I'm wearing the Smith Optics outside the wire goggles, which does have a fan system. These are a great pair of goggles, which I've been wearing since Red Storm East. And again, it's another goggle system, or another product, that I picked up from our friends over at Amped Airsoft. The Smith Optics outside the wire goggles come normally with regular helmet straps, which, if you've ever worn it, you either wore it under your helmet, or you wear it over your helmet, and that's a pain in the butt, because what happens when you put your goggles up like this? A slight breeze flips your goggles right off. Through Amped Airsoft, I got the bungee system, which is also available for the Smith Optic Boogies, which allow you again to mount the mask the goggles on the studs and then supplementally leash them to the back of your helmet on the Velcro. Currently, you see me wearing the Lancer Tactical Soft Armor or Plate Carrier. Basically, it looks like a regular to-do bulletproof vest. Has a loop field here for patches, and that's it. This is what I'll wear when I want to kind of lower the weight on my person, or just get rid of all these pouches, thick plates, and run a slick, high-speed system. In order to supplement that, I like to carry the 511 bug-out bag. This bug-out bag is really great because it has 3 mag pouches up front in which you can stack 2 AR-15 mags in it, 2 GP pouches on the ends with PALS webbing, and then this very nice interior compartment which is about that thick. And what's nice is it has 511's backup belt system, so there's Velcro loop field to attach Velcro items, and there's also PALS webbing in order to attach other items, pouches, or whatever through the PALS system. On the other side, some foam to give you air channeling and comfort, and then a Velcro loop that allows you to lash it to your belt so it doesn't swing when you're moving. It has a quick release buckle in case you need to detach or ditch your bag real quick, which is also covered by this spandex material or lycra material so that it doesn't inadvertently get squeezed and fall off your person. It's got a really nice padded and textured shoulder pad so it doesn't go anywhere, with 3 pieces of PALS. And then also on the loop I've put the Elite Force kill rag for use when I'm out on the field and I've been shot and I'm out of the game. Now when I'm running a full kit, I have a Voodoo Tactical Plate Carrier, a D3CR chest rig integrated with the Mission Spec Rig-It kit, and a Haley Strategic flat pack on my back. The reason why I set up this plate carrier like this is the D3CR completes a whole mission system that can be stripped off and used as a chest rig only, integrated chest rig and the flat pack as one system, and keeps me from having to have different pouches and worrying about PALS webbing and molly space on my chest rig because the whole panel of the D3CR has everything I need. As a quick overview, 2 GP pouches on the front, of which one I carry an IFAK, 2 magazine pouches for your sidearm, a general purpose sling pouch where I can put grenades, dead rags, or other items. The GP pouch here on the right has a field for any type of patches or identifiers I want to put in there, and that's also where I'll put my radio. Obviously have hydration, which is integrated into the flat pack, and then 4 magazines. What's also nice with the DC3R is it allows you to use AR-15 type magazines or AK mags. If you need to go bigger, you can also look into the option of the D3CR Heavy, which does your 308 round size magazines. What's nice about the flat pack, obviously, is it will carry hydration, and it also is this slim profile. So if my mission profile and all the materials that I can fit in this pack can stay like that, it works out because it keeps my profile small. But as you may know with the flat pack, if I pull certain zippers on this pack, it will allow me to expand the pockets to carry more items. When I initially ran the Voodoo plate carrier, of which it also has training SAPI plates in it, I used to run a cummerbund. I stopped using a cummerbund because it's extra bulk, it's extra items on your side, and I kind of like having the sides open and clear for weapon transitions and just for general movement. But because I removed those, I had to find out a way to have a second line or more molly space or PALS webbing to mount more items to bring on my person, and therefore I went, thankfully, through the lovely E-House, acquired this Brokos battle belt from 511 and a 511 inner belt. To quickly review how this is set up, I added a HSGI pistol taco pouch for a pistol mag or other utility that will fit into this pouch. The reason why I went with this pouch is because if I'm wearing my flat armor and not a plate carrier or my D3CR, I need to be able to store a second pistol mag or backup pistol mag. And again, it's also designed to take multi-tools and a few other things that will fit in this pouch because of how it's secured with a bungee system. It makes that pouch expandable. Down on the leg is a drop leg rig from HSGI as well. It is the rifle drop leg taco system, which has got 3 rifle tacos, which takes, again, AR-15 or AK pattern magazines. This gives me 3 more rifle magazines on my person down off of my waistline and off of my plate carrier. To note though, this setup is not interchangeable. This is mounted to this leg rig. It looks like you might be able to take it off and switch it out, but I wouldn't if I needed another one. I've loved HSGI enough that if I needed another leg rig, I wouldn't have a problem going back and buying one from them. So obviously you have a leg strap with texturing and then quick release buckles if you need to take the rig off your person. As we rotate the belt around, I have a simple Condor folding dump pouch for dumping magazines, depending on my level of retention of said magazines, or to put objectives or extra doodads or anything that I bring with me onto the field. In the small of my back, I did a review on this pouch. It is the Ronin Tactics IFAK pouch. Obviously it has the poles that I talked about on both sides, which allow me to deploy the IFAK off of my left or right side. To finish off for my sidearm, I have a G-Code drop leg rig with a Serpa holster on it, carrying the M&P 9. It has the RTI system, which allows me to simply press here, and it allows me to remove the holster. I also have a 1911 and a Beretta, so this will allow me to get Serpa holsters if I so choose, or go with G-Code and get their RTI hanger mount system and allow me to change pistols on the fly, if you will, or at least for one game if I want to run the M&P, I can. If I want to run the 1911, I simply take it off, take the 1911's holster, and lock it on. Depending on where you're playing and in a CQB environment, it doesn't hurt to have a good pair of knee pads. These are Hatch knee pads. They're really nice. They have foam and neoprene, as well as these hard plastic guards for the knees. And the reason I got this was after playing at Buffalo Battlegrounds and Airsoft Tactical, kneeling on a BB is like almost as bad as stepping on a Lego in the dark. They're really nice. I got these again at Red Storm East from the wonderful guys at Amped Airsoft. Both come with adjustable quick release straps. The straps adjust by little Velcro panels here. And pro tip, if you've never done this, if you have your straps set up like this, and it digs into your leg, eHouse said, why don't you try crossing them? Said, okay, never thought of that. And when you cross them, it actually puts the point behind your knee, which isn't too bad, and this doesn't bite as much as when you have the straps going straight across. The final thing I'd like to discuss is uniform. Depending on your game, and depending if you're going to a national event or a large-scale event, they may give you uniform requirements. As you saw on my bump helmet, I had an M81 cover. That's usually accepted as green, obviously, and usually leans towards OPFOR or Russian forces, so M81 is an excellent selection. Currently I'm in a navy blue, dark blue t-shirt and jeans. That can be considered more of your PMC or contractor look. It's a very easy look to pull off. You don't have to spend money for that look, other than clothes you probably already have, unless you want to supplement it with moisture-wicking Under Armour shirts or some crazy special jeans that might be out there. The industry standard for uniform tops has turned into the combat shirt. Obviously this is in multicam, which is usually used for American or JSOG. Combat shirts came to the rise again because they have this t-shirt or sweatshirt-like material which keeps your core cool while it's underneath your armor or your plate carriers. And then obviously you have the same uniform material on the arms for ripstop, so they're very durable. Obviously you have the shoulder pockets with your loop fields for patches, identifiers, blood types, etc. And then obviously for bottoms, you have multicam pants. I don't like the BDU pants because they have crazy buttons. They don't have some of the different features that a tactical pant like this from TrueSpec will have, which has stretchy waist in case you put on some weight, wink wink, and a myriad of pockets. Most of these pockets are Velcro closure, which is nice, where BDUs sometimes have buttons everywhere. It has the 2 slash pockets where you normally would have pockets on a regular pair of pants. 2 cargo pockets where you'd expect them with little pockets out front for materials, but what's nice is inside these cargo pockets are these little pouches where magazines can fit, so you can use that to supplement your magazines on your person. Obviously you have your 2 rear pockets, and what's nice with these TrueSpecs is there's also a utility pocket here, great for flashlights and knives. Well guys, thanks for watching. That's just a quick overview about some of the equipment that I run on the field. Remember, it's what you want to make it. It's about the money you want to spend and the different ideas you can come up with to have a kit of your own. Obviously, you can go look on the internet and make an impression kit, or you could literally wear civilian clothes, throw on a chest rig, and have a good time on the airsoft battlefield. Please don't forget to check our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Instagram, and don't forget to check out SoundCloud for our podcasts. Also on Facebook, Gun Gamer Patches. Information's there from us to you, so you can get your patches today. Thanks for watching. This is Nando signing off, and I'll see you out in the field.